Hey, it's Crystal Walker with 𝗗𝗶𝗿𝗲𝗰𝘁, your Northern Virginia real estate agent. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Lynbrook Elementary School. When Abraham and I are working with buyers with young kids, there are a couple of questions we hear over and over again regarding the schools in the area. Typically, parents want to know about the size of the school, what specials or programs are available, do they have any before and after care options, and also what the ratings and reviews are. So I'm going to answer those questions about Lynbrook in this video. So Lynbrook is what I would consider to be a mid-sized school. There are between 600 and 650 students enrolled each school year. And most of those students are going to live in the 22150 zip code. And they're going to be that's going to be part of the Lee High School pyramid. That means that if your child attends Lynbrook, they will move on to 𝗗𝗶𝗿𝗄 and ultimately to Lee High for grades 9 through 12. Now, the best way to find out which school you're zoned for based upon your address is to check out the Fairfax County Boundary Locator. You can just put your home address into the Fairfax County Boundary Locator online, and it'll tell you exactly which school you're zoned for grades K through 12. Another thing parents like to know about what the before and after care options are. The school day doesn't start until 8:40 at Lynbrook, and dismissals at 3:25. And for many working parents, those hours just are not going to work out for them. And for that reason, they need to know, okay, well, is there a program I can enroll my kids in at the school? Fortunately, Lynbrook does participate in the school-age childcare or SAC program, which means that if you're able to get your child enrolled, you can drop them off at SAC before school, usually around 7 a.m., with dismissal being somewhere between 6 o'clock and 6:15 p.m. The one issue we hear about with SAC is that the slots are limited. So for many parents, they may end up on a waiting list for upwards of a year. I know myself, when I attempted to enroll my oldest son, we were number 86 on the waiting list, and it was probably the last quarter before they ended up calling us to let us know they found a slot for our son. For that reason, many parents choose to enroll their kids in private before or after care programs, which will do pickup and drop off at the school at the Kiss and Ride line. So Lynbrook does have a PTA that puts on a number of social events as well as fundraisers at the school throughout each school year. Most PTAs in the area have their own dedicated website for the PTA. However, I do not believe that Lynbrook does. So finding information about their PTA online was very difficult. What I recommend to you is to check out the school calendar on the Lynbrook school page and see where their next PTA meeting is. That would be the best way to get a feel for what their PTA actually does and how much the parents are involved. Now, if the PTA isn't your thing, you can actually just volunteer at the school one-on-one. Most schools in the area welcome parents to come on in and sign up to volunteer, whether it be in your child's classroom, you can help out in the cafeteria during lunchtime, or you can even help out in a school clinic. So although there's not a lot of information about the Lynbrook PTA online, you can volunteer on your own, and the school would love to have you. Now, there are a couple of programs that are available at pretty much every elementary school in Fairfax County, and that's what the kids are going to call their specials. Throughout the week, kids have general music, art, PE, computer lab, and also library time. But then there are a couple of things that are available only at certain schools. Most schools in Fairfax County also offer the ESOL, or English for Speakers of Other Languages program, and Lynbrook does offer that. Now, they also have a part-time preschool program. It's a Head Start program for kids ages 3 to 5, and it's going to be for qualifying parents at no fee. So if you're interested in finding out more about that program, I definitely recommend you reaching out to Fairfax County Public School Office. The last thing I talk about in these videos is always going to be ratings and reviews. I really just touch on them very briefly, and that's because ratings and reviews change year over year, and they vary based upon, graduation rates, test scores, and also parent satisfaction. So rather than talking about that in this video, I'm actually going to point you to the Lynbrook Elementary School page on the 𝗗𝗶𝗿𝗲𝗰𝘁 website, and you're going to find more detailed information about everything I talked about in this video, as well as a link to the Fairfax County Boundary Locator, a list of available homes for sale and rent near Lynbrook Elementary School, and the link to the most recent ratings and reviews. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.